أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. The best words are the words of Allah Almighty. The best example is the example of Muhammad ibn Abdullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded us that when the call is made to prayer on Friday, we should leave off our trade, we should leave off our business, and that we should hasten to the remembrance of Allah, for He that is best for us if we knew Him. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for favoring us, by giving us the guidance to be among those of the servants who have listened and obeyed. and our best of matters of this dunya to be at a place where Allah has commanded us to be, in the masjid, for the only purpose of remembering Him, glorifying Him, praising His name. This is the first khutbah for the month of Dhul Hijjah. And this month is a very special month in the lives of the believers. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has singled out this month for one of the pillars of this deen that is called the Hajj, the pilgrimage. And with the first 10 days of this month, it has been reported in the traditions that this tradition is actually reported by Ibn Abbas, radiallahu ta'ala. So when the first 10 days of the Hijjah, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, no good deeds done on other days are superior to those in the first 10 days of the Hijjah. The Sahabas asked the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not even jihad? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam responded, not even jihad, except for him who put himself and property in danger and returned with neither of the two. So these 10 days of the Dhul Hijjah is superior to every other day that is according to the tradition of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Any other day in terms of value for good deeds, ibadat. So it is emphasized and it is stated by Rasulullah that we should spend this time intensely in the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah wallahu akbar. These simple things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us as amals to do, it doesn't cost anything. You can't say, oh, you have money, you can't do it. Everybody could make dhikr of Allah, subhanallah, alhamdulillah, la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. And these amals multiply in these 10 days in a very significant way more than any other time of the year. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given the believers periods of bounty, if you put it that way, blessing. And these 10 days we should cash in on that barakah and get up in the night and talk to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in these 10 nights. He said that fasting is recommended in these first 9 days of the Hijjah. And there's a day called Yawmul Arafat, which is night. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes onto the lowest heavens after the door and continues to make himself available for the Hujjaj, the people who stand in the plain of Arafat to beg, what's yours? That is how close and that is how special these 10 days are. But we have a situation now where to make Hajj now is a challenge. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded Ibrahim alayhi salam way back to make the call. And people would come from all over, distant journeys and lean camels to transport, and people would come on foot to celebrate Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's praises in the Hajj. So what we have today, a lottery system devised by these Saudis. A lottery system. No longer it applies. The Ibrahim scored. You just make the call and the people will come. No, it's a lottery. So we are living in strange times where we're seeing that the people conspiring to deny the believers of the opportunities for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's reward. These things are being designed. These things don't come up that thing just by vibes. Just as how they have all these rock stars coming into Saudi now to perform big shows. And they will get progressively worse. Because what they're trying to rent is the school curriculum where they're teaching the children for generations Islamic philosophy, Islamic law, Quran, everything. What has happened now? They went into the curriculum and screwed the curriculum to ensure that the universities no longer produce the quality of students that it had been accustomed to provide over the years. So they have a whole plan being enacted, stage to stage, one after the other. And the bottom line is to ensure that the Muslim youth become estranged from the philosophy and the direction of Muhammad ibn Abdullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That is where we are faced, that is what we face it as a reality in this ummah. Many years back, there was one of our great young black leaders called Malcolm X. Many people know him as Malcolm X, Malik Shabazz. He grew up on a philosophy, the white man is the devil. And he had an experience in Hajj where he saw love from European Muslims, Chinese Muslims, Indian Muslims, every color they could think about, and that represents the human race. He experienced bonding and love with them. So he went back home and abandoned that idea to put all the people into one pail and say, well, these people are the devil. And today we see so many young white scholars, European, I call them white because they're not white, from European extract. These people, some of them carry the forefront of Islamic ilm right now in the scholarship guidance. When you read the history of the Muslims in Russia and these places, they have been the defenders of this deen when the caliphate fell through the floor. That is the history of the Muslims in Europe. So Malcolm paid the ultimate price by breaking ranks and saying that all believers are brothers. He paid the ultimate price. He was martyred as a result of taking a position. All believers are brothers. So the Hajj taught him that. The Hajj taught him that lesson. He lived it and experienced it. And returned, committed to the philosophy of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that the best among you is he who is most righteous. Bottom line. So the Hajj seasoned that we are in now is indicative of this principle. The best among you is he who is most righteous. So let us take a look at the Hajj and see what takes place during the Hajj. You have people in mass, all male in 2 pieces of white cotton cloth, 2 sheets of cotton cloth, one wrap from his waist, from his navel down, and one just across the top of his body. When we dead, they wrap us in the same cotton cloth to go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't arrange those matters by chance. It is for people to understand that everybody is journeying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the cry among the Hujjaj, Labaik Allahumma labaik. Here I am, Allah, at your service. And you hear that being uttered by hundreds of thousands of people simultaneously going towards this thing. Labaik Allahumma labaik, labaik la sharika lak, labaik innal hamda wa ni'mata lak wal mulku la sharika lak. So all the Hujjaj continually recite this chant. Here am I, Allah, to your service. So the Hajj is the indication that all Muslims have to be in the service of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in that Hajj, the beggars and the kings have to be dressed the same way. 2 pieces of cloth. You can't say, well, I'm making Hajj, I want to wear a crown and a special part. 2 pieces of cloth. The Bedouin come from the desert, they have nothing except a camel, 2 pieces of cloth. You can't distinguish who is who during the Hajj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has leveled the playing field. The best among you is he who is most righteous. Has nothing to do, doctor this, scientist this, prime minister this, nothing like that. Just so we stand in the day of Qiyamah in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You wake up naked and uncircumcised, standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for accounting. But no distinction. I better than he. I is this, I is a Maulana, I is a Mufti. Nothing like that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has leveled the playing field. He among you, the best among you is he who is most righteous. So the Hajj is the same. It's like a miniature day of Qiyamah. Everybody stand on an even, level playing field before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this deen that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, Hajj is one of the pillars of this deen. But it's very unlikely that most of us will ever get the opportunity again under this present arrangement to make Hajj. They strike off people over 65 from the list, strike them off, and they have the lottery system run by unbelieving people with their structures. Some of them are hostile to Islam. Hostile. And these people have a contract now to say whom you can have. So we some real difficult times. Yom Arafah, Prophet Ibrahim said there is no Hajj without Arafah. It is a day, at least we should spend that day in fasting if we cannot fast the other days in the first 9 days. All those who have intention to do the Zabah, to do the slaughter for the Qurbani, Prophet Ibrahim said, Mustahab, more or less, not a cutting nails, not a shave your head, a mustache, and a cutting, movie pubic hairs and all that during this period until the animal reaches the space of sacrifice. They said that every hair on the animal would be a barakah for you when you perform this zabah, this slaughter of this animal, for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is said that if we have the means to do it and we deny doing it, we should, it doesn't matter if you stay away from the Eid. But many Muslims have grown into a state of carelessness over years with respect to the practice of the deen. So that is why we've been saying over the last few weeks that the decline of the Ummah is as a result of Muslims abandoning the Sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We have abandoned it. A lot of the practices that we're supposed to be involved in, we're not getting involved in those things. We're treating them as though something unimportant. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has gifted us with this period. First 10 days of this month, and we should at least do ourselves justice, do ourselves good by benefiting from amals, deeds done in these 10 days, with the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we should recite profusely the dhikr Allah, subhanallah, alhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wa la akbar. As simple as that. Keep doing it over and over continuously, and those things will give us great rewards. Simple events. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make things easy for us. If we don't want to put us through difficulties, make hard things, sometimes with simple people. This Sahaba asked the Prophet to the effect, he says, there are so many things to do in this deen. Give us something simple. But I could do to gain barakah in this. He said, keep your tongue moist with the remembrance of Allah. Keep your tongue moist with the remembrance of Allah. Simple man, ordinary man like me and you, having very limited resources, he asks for something simple. It cause him to grow with Imam. Keep your tongue moist in the remembrance of Allah. So we should be conscious to use this period in a state of continuous zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Prophet Ibrahim has told us to be fair that everything has a polish. The polish we have is zikr of Allah, remembrance of Allah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to keep us on the straight path. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us for all our shortcomings. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin nabiyil ummi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallam. We'd like to congratulate our children in school who have done well in the CXC. Some have been passed for their first choice. In spite of all the challenges that they have been going through and the struggles to keep the school afloat. It shows again the importance of sacrifice. We talked about sacrifice in the last Khutba, the importance of sacrifice. And when we struggle, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses the effort of struggle. So it is upon us now to help to shoulder the responsibility of keeping the school alive and trying to get the secondary school back online. Very, very important. For we take those young children and put them in the hands of other schools, and after 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, we don't know them again. We don't know them anymore because they have been retrained, redirected based on the curriculum that is over there and based on the peer pressure that is natural in that environment. So we have been going through a process of struggle to ensure that the community stands strong and solid footed. It's a process that is challenging. Nevertheless, we have people who have stood the test of time and stand firm in the intention to allow the banner of Islam to rise. Because anytime Jummu'ah al-Muslimin reaches a level of development and re-emergence, it will redound to the benefit of every Muslim in Sri Lanka and the Caribbean. No play that over. Anytime the Jummu'ah al-Muslimin starts to emerge according to the tradition of Allah and His Messenger, the whole Muslim population, locally and regionally, will directly benefit. And the school plays an important role in that regard. Know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is one. Knowledge precedes amals. Knowledge precedes action. And if we contribute to the growth, then you remember we say that over and over again. There's something called Sadiq Jariyah. You will be lying down in your grave, and all who have contributed will get rewards coming as dividends to meet them in their graves. When we can no longer help ourselves to do good deeds, it will be coming at us because we have contributed to build, so other people coming afterwards to benefit. So it is upon us as individuals to do ourselves a favor by stepping up and accepting that challenge and support those who are in front of us, teachers and the other people in the community who have taken that have shouldered the brunt of this struggle. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless the community to see the light and also join forces to develop this community. اللهم صل على سيدنا الفاتح الملك والخاتم من سبق نسألك الحق هذا الذي المستقيم على الحق الرين العظيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون سلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين أقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله هيا على الصلاة هيا على الصلاة هيا على الفلاح هيا على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Thank you.